Hi Nailanistas. Basically, I'm here today to share with you guys the Liz hand. This hand is by Glamerliz. Her name is Beyonce. And I basically have these gloves on today because my nails are smashed and I don't really want you guys to be focusing on my ugly hands instead of Beyonce. I just received her. This will not be an unboxing, as you can tell. I couldn't wait to open her and play around with her a little bit, so I will not be doing any unboxing, although I will show you the box that she came in and tell you a little bit about that as well. So before we get into Beyonce, let's go ahead and look in the box. When I received her, she was in this beautiful box that's labeled Glamerliz. Glamerliz is the beautiful, wonderful woman who makes these hands. And to show you a little bit of the inside of the box, it includes, excuse this shaky camera, she includes instructions, like really extensive instructions. My hand Beyonce was wrapped in this beautiful cello paper that a lot of the girls use in their nail looks. I too will be doing that. I will be using this paper in some nail looks. And she was wrapped up and stickered with this beautiful sticker that says "Handmade with Love." She also had a handwritten letter that was a beautiful touch from Liz to myself. And she was wrapped inside this paper, and this is the box. So very well thought through. She really thought this through, Liz. I'm really impressed with everything that she does from the beginning to the end. And so let's get back to checking out Beyonce. So this is Beyonce. She's beautiful. She has a nice feel to her. She feels very human-like. She has very, very detailed, just detailing to her that is phenomenal. She has the weight of a natural hand. You know, she really feels as if I'm holding a client's hand, which is awesome. I can't really express that enough. With practice hands, you want to be able to get the feeling of, you know, you're really working with the client, because if you learn on a more mechanical, you know, kind of like hard to move hand, then it makes hard for you to flow when you're doing clients, because you've kind of familiarized yourself with the movement of, you know, the bot fingers, as I like to call them. But with this hand, you have like total flexibility to do whatever you want to do, even when it comes to that top, you know, how you sometimes have the client to push the nail up so that you can get an even file. You can even do that as well. Sometimes you have to move a finger away from, you know, the rest so that you can get in there and really file out those cubbies. And this hand is perfect for that. She just feels good, you know, she feels good in my hand. I'm going to bring in my little armrest to sit her on, just to show you guys, you know, how easy it is to maneuver the fingers and how realistic it is to your clients. And I think that's exceptionally good, because you just don't want to pick up bad habits. And personally, I find that I can pick up a lot of bad habits when using practice hands. But this one, however, it does not. There's no need for me to do any kind of weird maneuvering or, you know, anything that isn't true to how your client would move. And to me, as a nail tech, I just hate to get familiar with holding my hand, for instance, like this, or like this, rather, and any type of way that my client couldn't really hold their hand. So I try to learn and teach myself in that manner, just to avoid, you know, breaking any bad habits. So this is her. She has the Glamerliz stamp at the back of her. She's very realistic. She's beautiful. She's just beautiful. She is hand painted. Liz hand paints these, and she makes these all on her own. And to tell you guys a little bit about Liz, Glamerliz to be exact, she too is a self-taught nail tech. She is not licensed. She just loved the artistry of nails and the whole nail scene. And she too was struggling with ways to get her practice on, and she decided that, you know, making and creating her own hand, you know, was something that she was interested in doing. She's also kind of, you know, into I guess you can say like film makeup and all that type of stuff, prosthetics and all that good stuff. So this is how this hand came about. She made her. This particular hand is Beyonce. I don't know if I mentioned that. And she sells for $200, which I think is exceptional. I mean, I think is an exceptional price for what you're getting. And let me tell you, I've experienced, I do not own any of the other latex practice hands, but I have, you know, experienced them up close, you know, at either nail trade shows or with friends that are nail techs that own them. And I must say that this one is, it's in a league of its own. Like the price wise alone is like phenomenal. You're not going to find another hand anywhere at that price point that's as good as this hand. I've wanted a hand for so long that I've really done my research, which is how I found Glamerliz. And this hand is truly the most lifelike hand that I have encountered since I've been on the market of wanting one. And it just has so many good details to it that it blows my mind. Like, it really blows my mind. So I kind of want to play around with her a little bit and show you guys a little of the perks with her and how well she works, you know. The number one perk for me is these canals that she has that allows you to put in your nails without gluing them down. Now, let me tell you, with me, a girl who loves to practice line work and, you know, just nail artistry, I guess you can say hand painting nail art, I find that to be phenomenal because, hey, I do not have to do any damage to the nail bed of my hands in any way, shape, or form. These, I so happen to have a set of tips that will work great for the hand. And so, as you can see, when you're done with your look, you can save them for later. You can do whatever you want with no damage at all to your artwork or to your hand. This entire look was pulled off with no glue. I have yet to put any glue on her. I do not plan to be using any glue with her, although you can use glue with her if you choose. Liz suggests that you use a Gorilla Glue that is gel-based, but you can also glue her with regular nail glue. She has her own particular way of soaking off when you do choose to use nail glue. And so if that's something you'd like to know more of, please check out her website. I will list her below and all her info where you can have a look, you know, maybe purchase your own hand. Okay, so I pretty much want to show you guys how easy it is to replace these tips. Okay, like it's weird. It is so weird and so amazing, like how easy she makes it for us. Like, thanks, Liz. Like, you really thought about us. So basically, you're just gonna open up that canal, which goes very far. It goes pretty far, let me tell you. That's pretty nice. And then I just want to kind of like even out that tip. And now let's put the index. So easy. Gonna even that out. And these tips I bought at Amazon. They're eBasket is the brand. And they are, I'm getting brain freeze. They're the ballerina shapes. Ring finger. And basically you just open up that canal and just go in, pushing that nail way down, which at first was a little freaky for me. I can't even front. And then you want to do the same with your pinky. And I'm just going to grab my file and just even these out because I want to show you guys like how amazingly easy it is to work with these nails, paint these nails, whatever it is you're doing. I find that it's extremely easy to actually do it. And so I just want to give you guys a quick demo and paint these nails. And as you can see, what I deal with a lot when I'm using the bot hands, which is just my personal name for them, is that I can't hold them in a natural way that I would normally hold a client hand. And to me, that's like the most frustrating thing in the world, because now I'm picking up different ways and mannerisms to hold my robot hand, and then when I have a client, it's like it's totally different. So with my practice hand, I want to have the same feel that I would have with a client. I want to work on a hand that allows me to have the same kind of care that I would, with a client. With that plastic robot hand, it's kind of easy to just, get a little carried away with it because it looks and appears as if it's, plastic. This hand, however, gives you the sensibility that you're working with something very special, and, it can be damaged. So you take your time with it, and it's just easier. It just comes easier. This is definitely how I would hold my hand if I was about to polish a client. And I like that it's totally the same. You can totally polish and do everything with these nails with such ease. That's what I love about these hands. It's just it just has the feeling that you're working with the client. It just feels natural. It just feels good. And I'm like, what was I doing before? Like, I was really tripping before, because this just makes learning so much easier. It's so much more, relatable to how it really feels to work on a client. And that's what I love the most about it, is that it just has a really natural feel about it that allows you to be able to really understand and learn as you practice. Because look at how I'm turning this finger. If this was a client, I would totally turn the finger in the exact same manner. You know, nothing would be different. I would totally hold the client's hand like this, in this manner. I would hold the finger in this manner. You know, and that's what I love about it. It excites me. It really, really excites me. Liz totally did her thing with these nails. And I really, truly, Liz truly did her thing with these hands. That's allowing me to do these nails with such ease. And I'm totally impressed. I'm just impressed. Do your homework, you know, check out for yourself. And I promise you, you will be coming back to these hands because the price is next to none. The quality is next to none. And more than anything, the woman, the lady, the actual lady that makes these, she's phenomenal. She's all about girl power and, you know, helping each other. She's so humble. She's overly eager to ask any questions and to help you to understand her process with making the hands. She's a true dream to work with on both sides of the business. You know, ordering your hands as well as once you have them, and you know, she's so good at keeping you in knowledge and aware of what's going on with the hands, what's the best route for your hands, and how to properly care for your hands. She does not sell you a product and then just turns her back. She's totally there to answer any questions, anything relating her hands. And you can tell that this is truly a passion of hers. And that's phenomenal as a businesswoman altogether. You know, to have that passion behind the business, it truly shows in how she does things. So let's move on to this thumb. I'm going to try to come a little closer to show you guys. I'm not a professional as of yet, but I know enough about this business to know that this hand is phenomenal. And just as if this was my client and I got a little polish on the skin of my client. On the skin of my client, I would do the same and just get my cleanup brush and just remove that. Look at that. Also, I have a little polish right here from that bright orange. Look at that. With just a little remover. It's good as new. This hand is phenomenal. It's truly, truly phenomenal. And then also, this is another thing that I love about the hand, you know, it's so versatile. Like, it's versatile for all of those nail looks, you know, whether you want the closed finger look or you want, you know, it to be kind of like wide finger, natural laying fingers, I guess would be the best way to say that. It's just truly, truly phenomenal. And what I do to hold those fingers in place is I use just a hair tie. I learned this from Liz as well. And you basically just place the hair tie. I usually do like 2, but I've learned a little trick to put that through the thumb, and then you don't have to do 2, you know, you definitely don't have to do 2 wraparounds, I guess that would be. And then You just place it where you want it according to your pictures or your video or whatever you're doing that, you know, you want to achieve the together look. And there you go. They look very together. Probably should tighten that. Yeah, let's tighten that just to be on the safe side. Let's do it one more time, which is usually how I do it. I usually just do it like this. Ah, that's not good. Totally messed up the nail, but that's life. That's real life. So I usually take it like that. Sorry fingers, sorry gloves, sorry nail. Usually just take it like that and slide that down. And then place the nails how I want them. So basically, it looks like that. Because some of us like that closed look, you know. We like that closed finger look. Can totally see where I messed up that nail, like Russian. But, I mean, it's a demo nail, so it'll be fine. But, yes, you know how some of us love that closed look of our nails when it's the hand, when we take our pictures? Well, that's an easy trick to get that closed look. Like, she totally thought this through. Yeah. So yeah, you guys, I just wanted to take a moment and share all that good stuff with you guys. If you'd like to know more about Glamerliz Hands or Liz herself, she does have a website, and I will make sure to link it below. But for you girls who just don't feel like reading, it's glamerliz.com, GLAMERLIZ.com. And I'm telling you, you're gonna need you one of these. If you are a nail tech, this hand can like up your game in so many ways. I'm so happy I finally got mine. So yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you guys for having a look and learning more about Liz's hands, because they are phenomenal. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope to see you girls soon. Bye.